Stop scrolling for a second. I know what you're thinking. This video isn't for me. I don't pray 5 times a day. I've missed Juma more times than I can count. I have sins I haven't told anyone about. I'm not good enough for this. Listen to me carefully. That voice in your head, the one telling you that you're too far gone, too broken, too inconsistent to deserve Allah's love, that voice is lying to you. This video is not for the perfect Muslim, because honestly, there isn't one. This video is for you. Yes, you. The one scrolling at 2 a.m. feeling guilty. The one who prays sometimes and skips other times. The one who loves Allah but doesn't know how to show it anymore. Because by the end of this, I want something inside you to soften. Let's be honest about something nobody talks about. So many of us carry around this invisible weight, this constant feeling that we are failing at being Muslim. You see someone post a photo from Hajj, and you feel a pinch of shame because you haven't even prayed Fajr on time this week. You hear a reminder about Qiyamul Layl, and instead of feeling inspired, you feel crushed because last night you fell asleep scrolling your phone instead. You compare your version of Islam to someone else's highlight reel, and you walk away feeling like you'll never measure up. That feeling, that heaviness, it's not faith. It's shame disguised as faith. And shame was never meant to be the thing that keeps you away from Allah. It was only ever meant to be the thing that brings you back. Here's something important to understand. Somewhere along the way, many of us were taught, directly or indirectly, that Islam is a checklist. Pray 5 times, fast every Ramadan, read Quran daily, never miss a single sunnah, and if you do all of that perfectly, maybe then you're good enough. But that's not what Islam ever was. Islam was never a performance for Allah to judge from a distance. It was always a relationship, built slowly, imperfectly, one sincere moment at a time. You were never supposed to be perfect. You were only ever supposed to keep trying. Let me tell you something that might surprise you. Allah's love and mercy were never reserved only for the people who pray every single prayer on time, who never raise their voice, who never miss a fast, who never look at something they shouldn't. His mercy was made for broken people. His forgiveness exists because people fall short, not in spite of it. Think about this for a moment. If only flawless people deserved Allah's love, mercy would have no purpose at all. Forgiveness would be meaningless. But Allah didn't design His relationship with us that way. He designed it knowing we would stumble, knowing we would disappear from prayer for weeks, then come crawling back ashamed, knowing we would sin in secret, then whisper, "Forgive me," with tears we hoped no one would see. And every single time, He was already waiting. Maybe you've missed so many prayers that you've lost count. Maybe you haven't touched the Quran in over a year. Maybe you have a habit you're ashamed of, something you do in private, something you promise to quit and never do. Maybe you've said things, done things, become someone you don't even recognize anymore. Listen to me. None of that disqualifies you. You are not disqualified from Allah's mercy because you are inconsistent. You are not disqualified because you struggle. You are not disqualified because your iman goes up and down like a wave. Some days strong, some days barely there at all. That up and down struggle, that's not weakness. That's what being human, trying to hold on to faith in a heavy world, actually looks like. Even the people closest to the Prophet were not flawless. They made mistakes. They sinned. They struggled with anger, with desire, with doubt, with fear. Some of them came to the prophet in tears, confessing things they were terrified to say out loud, expecting to be condemned. And instead, again and again, they were met with mercy, with guidance, with a second chance. If the people standing beside the prophet himself were not perfect, why do you expect perfection from yourself before you're allowed to come back to Allah? You were never required to fix yourself first and then return. You were always meant to return broken and let Him do the fixing. Here's something beautiful you need to hear. Allah does not love the prayer that is long and perfect more than He loves the prayer that is short, late, and shaky, but sincere. A single sajda made with a trembling, guilty heart can mean more to Allah than 100 prayers made out of habit, with no feeling behind them at all. So if all you can do today is whisper, "Ya Allah, I'm sorry, I'm trying," that is enough to start with. That is not nothing. That is everything. You don't need to fix your entire life in one night. You don't need to suddenly become unrecognizable, praying every prayer, never sinning again, becoming perfect overnight. You just need to take one small step back toward Him. Just one. He will meet you the rest of the way. I want you to do something right now, wherever you are. I want you to let go, just for a moment, of every reason you've told yourself that you're not Muslim enough. Let go of the guilt about the prayers you missed. Let go of the shame about the sins you're hiding. Let go of the comparison between your faith and someone else's. None of that defines whether Allah loves you. What defines it is whether you keep turning back to Him even after you fall, even after you fail, even after you disappoint yourself. He is not waiting for a perfect version of you. He is waiting for you, exactly as you are, right now, flaws and all. So tonight, I want you to do something small. Wherever you are, say a single sentence to Allah in your own words, not a memorized dua, not something perfect, just honesty. Say, "Ya Allah, I know I'm not perfect. I know I've fallen short, but I still want to come back to you." That's it. That's all it takes to begin again. You don't need to be the perfect Muslim to be loved by Allah. You only need to be willing. And if you're still here, still watching, still listening this far in, that willingness is already inside you. It never left. May Allah make your return easy. May He forgive what you're ashamed of. And may He never let you believe, even for a second, that you were ever too far gone to come home.